You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I've received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Pressed ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Revelio. This place has seen better days. Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Cabolso! Revelio!
Time to teach someone a lesson! Is that you, Raw? Take her!
Aloha Mora.
Might be interesting to see where this leads.
Nuisance when it's over.
I ought to pay that pretty little shot.
What was that sound? I know you're the one who released you. I see you use it last in shrubbery. You made a great presentation.
Who lived here?
This one takes a
Death from above!
Revelio.
Potato!
Here's one of those tables, Professor.
Knew I'd find you! Potato!
This place has seen better days. There we go. Ashwinders.
Mustn't overlook Felcroft. Plenty to be had there.
Did I ever thank you for that, stewed rabbit? Proper belly warmer. My own mother couldn't have done a better job. Got a calling, you have. I reckon we should station you in the kitchen. You'll be far more useful to us.
Someone messing about.
Rookwood, surprise! Check with you boy again. It's the one who took the goblin elm. Damn it. Patience these things. Expulse You weakness.
Bloody little fool.
Confringo. If I were you. To your knees. I've seen you duel. Stand and fight me. If it isn't so.
What a dreadful lot. Revelio. Ah, more Ashwinders.
Turn my back for 1 second and what happens? Calamity. The very moment I...
Treasure must be around here somewhere. What? Last time I was in Lower Oxfield, that was full of potions. Left the shelves bare in here.
It's no Dallas.
There's something.
It's no Dallas.
I've heard centaurs quieter than you.
Let's see what Bust us out ransom. We had that Merlin woman till you... Up, little cave flapper. How'd you like that goblin elm? On that back.
Incendio!
Reduction! 20 left if it can't be.
You're no match for me. I should. No one takes one of mine. You may be more skilled than most. Better than me. Glacius. Confringo.
Stop that!
Accio.
Revelio. This looks like trouble.
Someone's... Careful now. Poaching Arranger except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle. Don't try that, expand your armor's
Not the best place for an unaccompanied student. Revelio.
Show yourself! Hang on! Let me outside time! Oh, you dare!
You. Afraid to take a hit, are you? Roll, killer. I know all about you and your fun.
Nice try! You after the golden snake!
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious moon calf, Biscuit, was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your moon calf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
Why do you suppose the poachers took Biscuit?
I have no idea. Mooncalf dung's highly valuable for fertilizing magical plants. But I cannot imagine poachers care much about gardening. Who knows what they'll do to her? She could be flogged, skinned, gutted and stuffed. I assume. Oh, Biscuit.
A moon calf is an unusual pet. Why did you choose Biscuit?
She followed me one evening, wouldn't leave my side. Never thought I was one for a pet of any kind. But now I can't imagine life without her. Mooncalves are often thought of as silly, simple-minded creatures. But I've seen great depth of character in Biscuit. I wouldn't trade her for a hippogriff or a hippopotamus, or even a goose that lays golden eggs.
I'll keep an eye out for your moon calf, Garniff.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garniff's moon calf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
Pardon me?
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Booba-Tuba pus. Booba-Tubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
What precisely are Booba-Tubas?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
How on earth did you discover that Booba-Tuba pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure Booba-Tuba pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Booba-Tubas, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Into the Forbidden Forest for with tubers. I hope it's worth the risk.
Potato! Bingo! Rookwoods don't go...
Hang on, you have the knack at all!
Where's that goblin helm?
No!
Somebody paid attention in defense of this Totalis.
One less poacher in the wizarding world. Arresto Momentio. I'll look after you. Revelio. Arresto Momentio. All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garniff, shall we? Revelio. Professor Howard will never believe this.
Oh, my dear Biscuit.
Garniff, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit, my wise, noble mooncalf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
You there! Stop! Levioso! Look alive! Levioso!
Protego! Confringo! Arresto!
You're done!
Accio! Confringo! Revelio! Arresto Momentum! Accio! This is where Saccharissa said to go. And where are those... Just my luck. A troll. Stupid one. Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness.
Anyone can run a shop if they inherited it.
Saccharissa, I found the tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Saccharissa, I found the tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
It actually was a spot of trouble. You never mentioned I might encounter a troll. I think you should pay me more.
I suppose a higher price is less offensive than being forced to regard the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our pubescent classmates. Thank you, and your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
May I have a moment?
Pardon? Were you calling to me?
I was. I'm Marianne Moffat. Pleasure. At the moment, I'm having a great deal of trouble trying to find a particular diricol.
Ah, yes, the magical bird. Can disappear when it senses danger.
Peculiar things, aren't they? Did you know that muggles call them dodos? Such a funny name. I'm worried about a large albino diricol known as Gwynaira. She's a local legend, so of course poachers are after her. If I had her, I'd treat her like a queen, and I could use her molted feathers as fashion accessories.
Seems you're more concerned with the feathers than the bird. But she'd be safer with you than with poachers.
Indeed. They'd pluck her feathers and likely kill her when they were through. I can't seem to rescue her, and I'm worried the diricols don't trust me since I've been hanging about their den.
Why are you fixated on Gwynaira and not rescuing all the diricols?
Gwynaira is special. She's more attractive to poachers with her lovely plumage. They'll try harder to take her. The other diricols seem to have managed evading poachers quite well on their own.
Can you tell me what the diricol den looks like?
It's down by the shore, on a sort of overhanging cliff. You'll recognise it by all of the diricals lolling about.
I'll keep an eye out for a large white dirical.
Oh, thank you. Those gorgeous feathers. And she'd be safe. One last thing. She seems to spend her days in hiding. I've only ever seen her at night. I do hope you're able to save her. Be prepared to chase her. I sometimes wonder if she actually enjoys the pursuit.
I suppose I should watch for Gwynaira. At night, apparently.
No man wearing that goblin helm you stole. You and your exposure.
You're the one who stole our hippogriff. You're about to I didn't specify you if I thought souls were hard to kill.
Petrificus
Revelio.
Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis!
I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less.
Stop right there.
This is the dirical den. But Miss Moffat said Gwynaira only appears at night. This must be the dirical den that Miss Moffat told me about. Now where is Gwynaira? Got her. Now I need to let Miss Moffat know. Revelio. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Revelio. I'll look after you. Revelio. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Oh, hello. Any luck finding Gwynaira?
Miss Moffat, I caught Gwynaira.
That's incredible. Was it terribly difficult?
Not too bad, if you know what you're doing.
Don't be so humble about it. Well, may I have her now?
Actually, I think she'll be safer with me.
But it was my idea to rescue her. I'm the one who fell in love with her beautiful plumage. Oh, the cheek. Now what shall I do? Without her feathers, I can't finish any of my fashion designs. You traitorous foul napper. I hope you pet your eyes out.
There. I'm not going to hurt you. Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio. Revelio.
Would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that, Deke has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
Revelio. Success. In theory, what if they protect it? Confringo. Incendio. Let's hope you stay there this time. Eureka!
That's just the beginning. To your knees. You're the one. know you're the one who stole our... We've been looking...
Potato! Now you're just getting on my...
Do this all day.
Wretched weed! Expulso!
Rookwood, I'll certainly move up in Rookwood's ranks after this. You me yourself!
This looks like the spot from the treasure map.
Someone messing about?
Shame nobody saw that. That did it. And look, the treasure. Should have expected company.
Revelio.
Wait, is that the hippogriff from my treasure map?
Confringo.
Perfect. Let's see what we've got. This must be what all the fuss was about.